Today I have for you a cognac from the famous Cognachaus Prunier, a vintage 1987. Welcome to Accord, Germany, and enjoy today's review. During my last visit of the town Cognac, I had a big chance to visit the wonderful Cognachaus Prunier, and I made a video of this tour. If you have not seen it, you can have a look here. It's really worth seeing it. There are a lot of treasures in their cellar, and yeah, so have a look if you have not seen it, and we come now already to our today's review. You will find here a photo from our today's cognac from the bottle, how it looks like, and meanwhile they changed the style, the design of their bottles, of the labels. So this is the old design, the old label, and yeah, it's, if you know the Prunier bottlings, you will of course recognize it. And we come now to the further facts and number of this cognac. As I already mentioned in the intro, we have here today a vintage 1987 which was bottled 2020. So already some years on the market, this bottling. So it's around 33 years old. We have here a cognac from the Petite Champagne. ABV 56.5%, it's a cask strength. So the vintages from Prunier are always in cask strength. And we have here a bottle size of 70 centiliters. This bottling is limited to 400 bottles and there were no additives used. The price is something around 290 euro. If you would like to purchase this vintage, have a look. You will find it for different prices. So I think in the case of the Prunier bottlings, as they are mostly a little bit more expensive than other cognac bottlings, have a look through the internet where you can find this bottling. As I mentioned, you will find it for different prices probably. So these were now all the information in advance to our today's Prunier cognac, and now we want to start with our tasting. So when I was at Prunier, I took some samples from different vintages with me, and also from the 87 vintage. So there will be also coming some other reviews in the future of the other vintages. And yeah, we want to first have a look to the color. And the color is for me, yeah, it's a very nice terracotta color. You have some decent red influence, but it's more on the little bit brighter side. So for me it would be terracotta. And yeah, so at this part, I would also be very happy if you here subscribe my channel, if you not have a subscription yet. And of course, if you like this review, leave a thumb up, would be also very happy. And so we want to discover now first the nose together from this cognac. Yeah, it's a beautiful fruity nose. First, very present was a beautiful peach. Some caramelized oranges. There is also some a decent woody note here. Maybe something like a cedar wood, but you feel the 56.5% ABV, you feel this high ABV on the nose, and yeah, it's some mint, but more present for me is already some ginger. You feel the high ABV, but if you smell again, then you have some completely different aromas like the peach, more the fruitiness than present. And of course the nose gets a little bit used to this high ABV. Beautiful. The nose is great. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look into the palate. And interesting to see already now is that the color, because the cognac is not colored, is like, yeah, or fits perfect to the nose already. It will be interesting now to see the palate, if we have here similar flavors like on the nose. Let's see, santé. Wow, on the palate you have even more power. There you really have the chili catch. An extreme hot chili. And then it takes a few seconds and gets sweeter. Then I have the peach again, but more the peach jam. Some red currants and a little bit of lime. So there's also a little bitter part here in the palate, and for me it would be like a fresh lime. And the finish is very warming finish. You have, but also a very spicy finish. The ginger, the ginger is the main part from the finish in my opinion. It is still around. And also what you have is some dried mango, but the fruit part and the finish is very decent. So you have here more really this ginger, this warming finish, and as well maybe some cardamom, which is here around. Wow. Yep. Yeah. So the cognac has definitely power. So you get here a really power cognac, full of these spicy notes, hot notes, but still, how can I explain it? It's not a disturbing spicy note or hot note, no. It's just the identity of this cognac, and it keeps it from the nose to the finish. So you have here a little bit like a curve. So first the ginger already on the nose, which is spicy, but then it goes again up higher. You have more the chili now, and then it goes a little bit in the finish more down again. You have here then the ginger again, but it stays on a very high spicy and hot chili level, definitely. And then of course you have also this beautiful fruitiness here. Yes, a very nice freshness with this mint a little bit on the nose, and but the wood influence. So you cannot expect here a cognac with a lot of wood spices. No, it's a very fruity cognac with a lot of power. Yeah, interesting. Maybe it would be a possibility to add to this cognac just a few drops of water and to see how it develops. I made the experience with cognac and also with Armagnac. If you add some water, of course you have different new aromas, definitely, but sometimes they lose a little bit of their identity, of the flavors. So I think, for example, if you have a whiskey, it's a little bit different. For whiskey you can, yes, add some water. This helps sometimes the whiskey a lot, but I made some different experience with cognac and Armagnac. But you can give it a try. So if you purchase yourself a bottle and find it too intense, then you can add a few drops, but be careful, add only a few drops of water first, that you don't put too much water inside, because then it could completely destroy the taste and the flavors. So be very careful here. We have to give, of course, this cognac also some points, and to be honest, it's very difficult. I would give this cognac 90 points, but just with the hint that it is a very intense cognac with a lot of power. So if you like more the comfortable cognac, the smooth cognac, then I think this is not a recommendation for you. But if you don't have a big problem with a higher ABV, or with a lot of power in your cognac, then especially if you like it, if you like this high ABV, if you like cognacs with a lot of power and intensity, then this is definitely a must-buy for you. 90 points from my side for this Prunier 1987-2020 vintage, and have a good time, and we'll see us in the next video review again. Bye bye.